Brother, my husband gave me 3 divorce, yeah, 5 years ago, yeah, and 2 divorce he gave me 1 years ago. And he told me he come now and he told me he put on the hand on Quran and he told me this is not my attention, I never give you divorce ever whatever. But I said no, this is divorce is finished.
Okay.
So you tell me brother, what can I do?
Sister
Because
Maha,
I'm crying, I'm
no, no, no,
always,
Sister
yeah.
Maha, let's break it down. So once he told you that he divorced you, and again he told you he divorced you. So every time he divorced you,
Yes,
he informed you, right?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
that is actually an effective divorce. Even if he didn't, but he
Mm,
just said, well, Maha, I divorced you. That's a valid divorce and it is effective. So he cannot swallow it
mm,
back and say, no, no, it wasn't my intention. Once a husband utters the word divorce, or even types it or texts, then it is actually an effective divorce. So years later, he says, well, it wasn't my intention. There is nothing called it wasn't my intention. In divorce, if you utter the word divorce, then it becomes effective. Okay? Got it,
he
Sister
told me
Maha?
this is not my attention. So this is not divorce?
Well, it's a divorce. When somebody says to his wife, "You're divorced," or "I divorced you," it's a valid and an
Mm.
effective divorce, even if he says it wasn't my intention, but you said it, you uttered it. Okay? Do you follow me, Sister
Okay.
Maha?
Brother, I'm so sorry, brother.
Take your time, Sister Maha.
You, my English good. I understand a bit.
Sister Maha, let me rephrase it again
Okay.
in simple English. If your husband said to you, "You're divorced," that's a valid and effective divorce immediately. If later on he said, "It
Okay.
wasn't my intention," that doesn't count. His
Mm.
word doesn't count. It wasn't my intention. But the divorce is still effective. Got it? When a wife and a husband are having a quarrel or a dispute, then he texts her. He didn't even say it. He said, "You're divorced." That's an effective divorce. So later on, he cannot say it wasn't my intention. I don't know how I did that, but you did it. So it counts as a divorce. And if he has done that 3 times, especially said on several years, on a couple years, so that means he has divorced you, talaq ba'in, 3 times. He cannot take you back with even a new marriage contract, unless if you happen to marry somebody else, a regular marriage, without pre planning this marriage. Then, if it didn't work out and you got divorced, and after the iddah, any person wants to propose to you, including your ex husband, it's valid. But for him to take you back saying that it wasn't my intention to divorce you, no. He has divorced you 3 times and they're all effective.